What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. And man, you know we gotta talk about Lizzo, the enormous one. Yes, her. She's like omnipresent. You know, God is everywhere, Lizzo. I mean, literally, wherever you look at her, she's there. I'm talking about her body, of course. But anyways, recently, Lizzo has been causing some issues, just about her weight in general. And, she got into a Boyce Watkins and a whole bunch of other people. But the newest story that's out there is Lizzo is open to having children. Right? She said, you know what? I thought I'd never be a mom. But she says it's different now. I'm working on opening myself to friendships. I open myself to the idea of children, which is big for me because my albums are my babies. I find that to be very, very interesting, that Lizzo is open to having children. Now, a lot of women will change their minds when they get in their, mid-30s. I think Lizzo is close to that. She's definitely not no young spring chicken anymore. But let me just talk about this, right? Lizzo is severely obese by every medical standard on planet Earth. There's nobody that looks at Lizzo and go, oh my God, you're in really great shape, right? Lizzo is just catastrophically, in my opinion, obese. I mean, she even got wrinkles in her back. Like, honestly, like if you look at her back, it looks like folded up blankets or something. It's bad, okay?
Bruh.
And the reason why I'm talking about that is because women, when they're pregnant and you want to have children, being obese can lead to a whole bunch of problems. Gestational diabetes, it can lead to a lot of complications in pregnancies. Being obese is not a good thing to be if you're pregnant, okay?
Will you keep quiet?
If you want to have babies, obviously, you should want to be trying to lose weight. That's just one of the minor things I'm looking at. But, if you're open to having children, how can you be like, okay, well, I want to have children, but I'm great with the way my body looks. I mean, you're already over 300 pounds now. If you have a baby, you might go to 400. And for me, that's not fair to the child. It's not fair for the child because, the mother is unhealthy. But more so than that, let's look at something else, right? I want to transition into this. Look at your behavior on Instagram. And, I hate to say this for some of the youth out there, but if you look at what's going on the Instagram for a lot of these chicks, you have a child and your child has the ability to see you on there twerking it up. And the school children are going to be able to see that you on there twerking it up. Like, honestly, is that what you want your children to be seeing? Like, you want to have children, but obviously, while your child's going to school, the school kids get to laugh at their obese mom twerking it up on Instagram. That's the second part, right? But let's get to the main part of this, and this is the problem that society is having. Lizzo talks about, I'm open to having children. But did you notice she never said she's open to being a wife? Sounds like somebody else I know. You see, a lot of women in today's world are trying to make a shortcut because they are empowered by feminism, they are empowered by women's rights, and they are empowered by the left. And they will always try to do things outside of the normal family structure, which includes the man. But you know what? You never hear a lot of women saying, I'm open to being married first. I want to put my child in the best circumstance that I can do. I want to have a family. I want the child to be there. And here's the situation, it's just not Lizzo. There are a lot of black women in Black America that are open to having children without the man being there. And do you know there's been catastrophic situations occurring as an outcome because you know what? Sisters want to have children without being married. And that's why the black community is at the situation that it's at right now. It's just where it's at. And there's no way to get around it. And the thing about it is, for somebody like Lizzo, who has all of these fans, all of these women, all of these young girls that are looking forward to being like Lizzo when they grow up, they get to also be influenced by somebody to say, you know what? I don't need to get married. I don't need to get married or anything like that. I can just go out there and have babies. I can go out there and have children, and there's a dog barking in the background, so just chill on that. My bad. But I can go out there and do whatever that I want to do. And then you know what ends up happening? You get up, you find children that end up going to jail. You find children that have a more prone chance of having sexual identity issues. You have children that end up making less money. You have children that have more problems in life. And see, Lizzo thinks that she's too big to fail. She literally is too big. But see, we need to get back to this. Don't have children without the father. Because you know what? In America, I'm sick of, as a guy who works hard, who didn't go out there and have kids, I gotta pay for these taxes, right? I gotta pay for the fact that your children are out there. A lot of times in the black community, some of y'all children out there are tearing stuff up. We have to pay for that, right? Americans have to pay for the mistakes of other people. And the mistakes of other people is that you don't provide your children the security to have a two-parent home. Everybody gets this. The Hispanic community gets this. The Indian community gets this. The Asian community gets this. But you only hear it in the black community. I'm open to having kids, but you're not open to getting married. And the reason why Lizzo probably isn't open to getting married, I mean, look how she acts. She's already stuck in her ways, okay? Be honest, what guy of value is gonna deal with a woman like Lizzo? To be honest, let's be real. What high value guy? I mean, just look at Lizzo, okay? Not to say that she's ugly or anything like that, but look how she carries herself. No man of any substance is going to want to deal with some sister like that. So I can tell you what she's going to do. She'll go find somebody she thinks she looks good. She'll let the dude, do what he needs to do. Have the guy's baby. The guy will be a deadbeat, and she'll raise the baby and all of that stuff and be doing everything she can. And I can tell you what, if Lizzo doesn't lose that weight, she's going to live a life that's going to be cut short. And then guess who gets to raise that kid? The rest of the people, the taxpayers, right? We get to fund that. And you know what? I'm just really kind of, I know I'm going in on a tangent I typically normally do, but you know what? I really think that a lot of these influencers here, you need to watch what you say. When you go out there and tell somebody that you want to have a baby, you want to be a mother, make sure that you also tell somebody you want to be a wife, right? You can influence the youth to do the right thing. Because I know what you want to do. You want to have a baby by yourself, raising the kid by yourself, fighting it up, not answering to anybody. And then you'll be the same person complaining, oh, my kid's father don't come see his children. Like, this is what I understand. Like a lot of children, like a lot of women, right? And I noticed this, even on dating apps. Do you guys notice that a lot of women on dating applications, they don't want to look for serious relationships? Like, it's funny. Women will look for a chance to get pregnant. They'll look for chances to spend time with guys. But to be honest, a lot of chicks are not on social media dating sites or apps or whatever. Nobody's looking to get married. People think that that's a man's problem. Like, oh, men don't want to commit to women. No. A lot of women want children and no husband, especially in the black community. A lot of black women don't want to do that. They want to be able to do what men can do until they find out that they can't do that. So you know what? I actually can say that I'm sort of disappointed in Lizzo. I mean, obviously, I'm always disappointed in Lizzo. But if you're a lady and you're listening to this, always remember, marry, like Minister Jap says, marry before you carry. Don't have a baby by somebody that don't want to marry. That's the best way to ruin your life. That's the best way to become impoverished. It's the best way to destroy not only your life, but the child's life. Get out there, find a guy, get married, then have children, And that way society benefits from the both of you, okay? So guys, that's just kind of what I'm talking about right now. It's been real. This is the Celebrity Junk. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out. Make sure that you do all that you need to do. And you guys know, as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Your boy is out. Peace.